Hey guys, we've been challenged by E.ON Next to reconsider how we spend our energy in a bid to keep warm without relying on heating. So what we're going to do with you today is share 5 top tips and workouts and things that we can do to save energy without relying on our heating and also do our bit for the environment. Now I say 5 tips, it's actually closer to 5.5 because one way to save a bunch of energy is to get your mate to do half the work for you. So over to you, Leon.
Nice one, JC. So hack number 1 revolves around something I love, and that is an early morning routine, but more importantly, an early morning workout within that morning routine. A lot of the resistance around training in the morning comes down to time constraints. Let's get that sorted straight away. For it to be classed as a good, effective workout, it doesn't have to take 60, 70, 80 minutes at all. Try this hack right now. Simply get up, get your training kit on, find a space, and then start a stopwatch. Let it run for 5 minutes. The only target that you have within that 5 minutes is to not stop moving. It's very, very simple. Start really low impact, no jumping and rolling around. Just prime the body ready for the load that we're going to put on it. Gently elevating the heart rate, getting that blood pumping around the system. And then after a couple of minutes, start bringing the intensity up a little bit. God, maybe even finish with some running on the spot, some star jumps, some burpees, that kind of stuff, just to get you energized and ready to go. And after every great workout comes an even greater
cold shower. And apart from saving energy and not heating your water, there's actually a multitude of health benefits that come from having cold showers. In fact, a 2008 study actually looked at the link between cold showers or hydrotherapy and depression. And after several weeks, participants were noted to see an improvement in their symptoms. Cold showers also seem to have a role with your immune system. A study published in the journal PLOS ONE found that those that take cold showers were 29% less likely to take a sick day from work. Now we're not saying jump straight in and just start having cold showers, that could be quite a shock to the system. But one thing you can do is start with your normal warm shower and then towards the end of your shower flick it to cold for 20 to 30 seconds until you start to build up resilience and you start to see the benefits from it. Then you can increase your time in the cold shower.
Nobody likes spending all of their time sat at a desk, but it's just the truth of the way that the work is nowadays. We spend a lot of time sat slouched in our chair, we get sore backs, tight short muscles, and we need to mobilize and extend to stretch out a little bit. One thing I invested in, a foam roller. They don't cost that much money, but they're an extremely versatile piece of kit. There is loads of information and options for mobilizing drills, stretching, and that kind of stuff that we can do, but I've got my top 3 that I think you can pretty much do if you are just sat at your desk, and you should put them into your routine, in my opinion, right now. Number 1 is all about mobilizing that thoracic region of our spine, the mid and upper back that gets a little bit stiff and a little bit rounded from sitting at a desk all day. All you've got to do is literally just get yourself over a foam roller, gently extending into a nice position to open up that chest, get the shoulders back and loosen off that mid to upper part of our back. Number 2 is the absolute win. We don't have to leave our desk space. It gets into that thoracic region that gets super tight as well, and it also gets into the lats that pull our shoulders down as well. Absolute winning on every front here. You're going to push your chair back around 2 to 3 feet from your desk space. Pop your elbows down on the desk, hands clasped behind your head. Real deep inward breath through the nose, filling those lungs up, and as you breathe out, gently encouraging your head through between your shoulders, pushing that chest down, extending the back. It's a really nice space to get into. Don't force this position. Take a couple of relaxed breaths at your final position, and then repeat the process 2 to 3 times, 20 to 30 seconds in each set. Number 3, done effectively, you can do this simply as a door frame stretch. Gets into the chest, gets into the front of the shoulders. Amazing. I'm going to bring in the resistance band because they're really inexpensive and extremely versatile. You want to anchor it above your head, then get your hand wrapped up so it's not going to go flying, and then go into a simple lunge position, making sure that the band, when you stretch your arm behind your body, is still offering feedback. It's gently pulling against you as such. From there, you're going to externally rotate your arm, making sure that you're essentially bringing your armpit down or slightly facing forward. This is going to open up the chest, roll the shoulders back into a nice comfortable position, and you're going to get a stretch through your biceps, through the front of your shoulders and into your chest, really opening you out. Lovely stretch. Stay here for around 30 to 40 seconds and then switch it around. Now I know it's one thing knowing all of these great stretches and mobilizing drills that we need to do, but it's a whole other thing
remembering to do them. So one thing I like to do is set a reminder. Now this is different for each person. You might be someone who wants to set multiple alarms for the day just to kind of, remember to sort your posture out, to do some of the stretches and moves that Leon showed you, or just to get a break from work. Me personally, I like to set a reminder later in the day, and I'm going to spend probably 30 minutes moving, it's just releasing my hips, so I'm good for training the next day. And it might look a little something like this. You see, I like to put my stretch in after I've done my work for the day, because then that rolls nicely into my
evening routine. I'm a huge lover of my evening routine as much as I am my morning routine. I say to people, prepare yourself for sleep as much as you prepare yourself for the day, and you will sleep a lot more rested. So we've got the simple things that we can do, which is essentially turn your Wi-Fi off, turn all your Bluetooth signaling off, and stay off your phone later on social media, right? If you are somebody who has to technically be on your phone, or you just want to begin with, this might be a big step for some people, do me a favor, at around 7 p.m, go into your settings and turn the light that your screen's emitting all the way down so you can just about see the screen. Sometimes this irritates people enough that they don't even want to go on their phone, and second of all, it just stops sending those signals to keep us awake. Next up is a really nice evaluation tool that you can use daily, and that's journaling. You get it all down, you expand on your day, the good, the bad, the ugly, what have I learned, what am I appreciative for, and more importantly, at the end of it, you can then set up a simple list of 3 to 5 objectives for the following day. So you have already started to plan your day ahead before you've even gone to bed the night before. That's going to help you rest, right? And the final one is the most simple one of all. If you're someone who's quite a sporadic sleeper and you want to start a new, more effective habit for getting to bed, making sure your head hits the pillow at the same time every single night, set an alarm, right? You set an alarm to remind you to get up in the morning. Why not set an alarm to remind you to go to bed in the evening? Make sure it's around 30 minutes before ideally you want to be getting your head on that pillow. That's going to be a physical reminder to tell you, right, it's bedtime, I need to go up, maybe take my makeup off because I have to take lots of makeup off, brush my teeth, make sure I lay my clothes out for the following day. Honestly, it's a win. So a massive thank you to the guys over at E.ON Next for getting us involved in this incredibly important campaign and mission about sustainable energy sources and saving energy where we can. If you want to find out more about E.ON Next mission, click the link and it will take you over to their website and their blog to find out a lot more information. Make sure that if you've got any other hacks and tips and bits and pieces that you've been doing and adding into your daily routine, pop them down below in a comment. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.